Hi guys. So I am sorry that I have not uploaded in a while. Honestly, I've just been kind of not feeling it, with just the way the world is and everything is right now. Just kind of trying to regain my strength, trying to take care of my own mental health, trying to work on my physical health, and I just, you wake up and you just like, God, what today? What's going to happen in the world today? It's just crazy, right? So, but I have been reading, an opinion letter was posted on the Fairfax County's courthouse page, and I'll put the link to that so you can go read it yourself. It's 11 pages, not terribly long. A lot of legal jargon, but they do break down each definition of the terms that they use, if you're interested in that. But I'm just on the third page, and I'm getting the gist of it. I'm from what I'm reading so far, it looks like the judge is not going to allow Amber Heard to throw this case out, which we kind of already knew that was going to happen. She's been claiming that since the UK already, she claims the UK already ruled on this, and I shouldn't have to go to trial for this because the UK already decided this case, and so of course she's been trying to get it thrown out for a while now. And that from what I'm reading so far, the judge is saying, this court is saying that excuse me, it's not the same. They're not the same. The Sun is the one that was sued. The Sun published an article labeling Johnny Depp as a wife beater, which has had unfortunate detrimental effects on his career. I mean, MGM is like withholding minimata, because from us, because from here in the U.S., simply because of the drama. It's like, I feel like Hollywood in general has just made up their own minds. Like he's guilty no matter what. And and in the meantime, Amber Heard, who we have proof that she's an abuser, we have proof that she's not a good person, and she's mixed up in all this too, but somehow it doesn't affect her career. And Johnny Depp is the one that is facing all of the backlash from everything for 5 freaking years. I was in a relationship with a narcissist. In 2016, I was in that relationship for 2.5 years, and I didn't realize he was a narcissist until the end. And you don't know until you have, your brain sends you red flags and warnings, but you ignore them because you really want it to be real. Well, and the same in his case. He knew, deep down he knew, and but you want it to be real. And so since 2016, he's been dealing with, I couldn't imagine still having to deal with my ex-narcissist. I mean, 5 years later, and his life has been changed dramatically. His career's been messed up, because of people's opinions. Not because of facts, but because of people's opinions. And largely because of the article that the Sun published, and that Me Too movement, and apparently that doesn't apply to guys. Anyways, let me get off of that. It's just, so what I'm reading so far, I'm only on page 3, is that the judge in Fairfax is not going to allow Amber Heard to throw this case out of court. And I want to apologize too. I have a lot of brain fog lately, and I think that is very much in large due to just what I call the trauma of everything that's going on in the world right now. And I probably will do another video discussing that in and of itself. But let's get back to this, and hopefully this is still recording even though I'm not looking at the screen. So I'm gonna actually pause the video for right now so that I can continue reading to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. Okay, now this is interesting here. So what Amber Heard has been claiming is that Johnny Depp had he already had his chance to plead his case. This is what she has been claiming, that he already did this in the UK and they made their ruling, therefore it should just be done and over. So and I'm actually reading this right now, so you guys are kind of getting my first impression. But this sentence stopped me. However, even if an exception to mutuality applied, the court is, let me read this from the beginning of this paragraph. This is not a matter of first impression. It is a matter of stare decisis. Based on the abundance of binding case law, holding mutuality is still a requirement in Virginia. Collateral estoppel is not appropriate here. However, even if an exception to mutuality applied, the court is not persuaded by defendants, Amber Heard's, argument that plaintiff, Johnny Depp, had a full and fair opportunity to litigate the UK action. Defendant wasn't, so I'm going to read that again. The court is not persuaded by Amber's argument that Johnny Depp had a full and fair opportunity to litigate the UK action. Defendant was not a party in the UK action. Amber Heard had nothing to do with the UK trial. That's what everybody's been saying, that she wasn't a part of that. Defendant Amber was not a party in the UK action and was not treated as one. Because she was not a named defendant, she was not subject to the same discovery rules applicable to named parties. In fact, the defendant, Amber Heard, again, could not have been named a defendant to the UK litigation because her allegedly defamatory statements were made after the UK action commenced. I'm going to read that again. In fact, the defendant could not have been named defendant to the UK litigation because her allegedly defamatory statements were made after the UK action commenced. I'm going to read a little bit more, and then I'm going to pause the video for a moment. Okay, so defendant's claim basically, defendant's claim of res judicata is especially puzzling. In other words, the court is like, why is she claiming this? Because at the time, the plaintiff, who is Johnny Depp, initiated his suit against the Sun. The defendant, Amber Heard, had not even released her op-ed. Plaintiff's defamation claim in the UK was based on completely different statements than the present case. The specific statements uttered in defamation cases are incredibly important. That is why this court, after defendant's I can't ever say this word, demurrer, analyzed it's like Worcestershire, who can say that word? Anyway, analyzed the 4 statements originally sued upon to determine if each statement met the requirements for defamation. The statements from the Sun and from the defendant are not related in time. Several months passed between the publication of the 2 collective statements. They are not related in motivation. They are not related in space. The only relation is the origin, as both statements arose from plaintiff's alleged abuse. However, it would be nonsensical to find that any statement relating to whether plaintiff abused defendant arose from the same transaction or occurrence simply because they come from the same origin. Therefore, given the lack of privity and the separate occurrences in question, res judicata is inapplicable. Man, she tore her a new one on that one. That's funny. And we have a storm coming, so hopefully it doesn't affect me making this video. I'm trying not to make it incredibly long. I'm going to pause again so I can continue reading. I love this part. The libel laws of Virginia are starkly different than those of England. The Declaration of Independence and the First Amendment of the United States Constitution represent major departures from the English common law with respect to freedom of speech and freedom of the press. In fact, England's overreaching suppression of free speech during the 18th century drove the United States to relegate the freedom of speech into a solid foundation of civil liberty. To hold that the two countries have similar libel laws is untenable. It's an insult. Not only are the substantive laws of the UK different than Virginia, but so too are the procedural laws. In other words, they just do things differently than we do here. I'm reading. I should pause this. I just got so excited reading it. In Virginia, plaintiffs are entitled to a trial by jury, and that's what I have been saying all freaking along. One moment. I have to. Hold on. Pause this. Sorry, I got overly excited at that line. I've been saying that from the get-go. This is the United States of America. Johnny Depp is a United States citizen. The trial that happened in the UK was decided by one person, and they even state that. In Virginia, plaintiffs are entitled to a trial by jury if so demanded. However, such right is not available in the UK. Instead, in cases of libel, judgments are based on the decisions of one judge, as opposed to a bald verdict of a jury. Of course, they say this court means no disrespect to the procedure adopted in the UK. That's how they do things. That's not how we do things here. And Johnny Depp is a United States citizen. I've been saying this from the friggin' get-go, and it's the thing that has had me convinced and sure that she would never get this thrown out of court, because he has a right to a trial by jury of his peers. So, I'll let you go and read the rest of this on your own. I'll put the link in the description. And I'm going to continue reading this. But we can conclude here that she is not going to be able to dismiss her case. I am curious as to what the judge may have done to her. And I'm going to pause this and just read a little bit further and see if she was sanctioned at all. As I read further, she has upset this judge. Upholding English libel judgments in the United States would create the chilling effect, because Amber Heard was trying to claim that if you make me go to court over this again, it's going to set a dangerous precedent. Well, the judge says, if anything, upholding English libel judgments in the United States would create the chilling effect and could create a dangerous precedent. Accordingly, this court is unpersuaded by the defendant's arguments. In conclusion, for the foregoing reasons, defendant's supplemental plea and bar is overruled. Regarding plaintiff's request for sanctions, such request is denied. Denied, Amber. Denied. No shocker for me. While defendant's supplemental plea and bar was misguided and only thinly supported by pre-existing law, it is not sanctionable. However, based on this, in other words, I guess they're not going to sanction her, but let's see. However, based on this opinion, paragraph 13 of defendant's grounds of defense is hereby stricken as moot. An order is attached. Ooh, so judgment ordered and decreed as follows. The court, having considered the arguments of the parties and for the reasons set forth in the court's letter opinion of today's date, overrules defendant's supplemental plea and bar. Paragraph 13 of defendant's grounds of defense is hereby stricken as moot. Entered the 17th day of August 2021. It is stricken. Stricken, stricken, stricken. Just moot. Just dismissing her altogether. Doesn't matter what she said. It doesn't matter. She's full of nonsense. She's full of caca. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be, but I can't help it. This is a huge win for Johnny Depp. Congratulations, Johnny Depp. I never doubted that this is the way that Judge Azcarate, forgive me for botching that name up, but you know, I mean, I knew all along this is how it was going to go. This judge is fed up. It sounds to me like she is just fed up with it. She insulted the court with this nonsense. And things are not going. You're going to lose, Amber, next April. This April, when you go to court here in my state of Virginia. I'm so proud to be a Virginian right now. So, you know, may want to start planning for that, you know, now. Things aren't going to go your way, so. And it doesn't matter what kind of fit you have. It's just, I had to make sure the video is still recording. It's just, and tell me, what jury of Johnny Depp's peers do you know that's going to rule against him? I don't think so. Not going to happen. I love this judge. She is a real judge. She is our hero right now. And I am sure that Johnny Depp is having a wonderful day. You know, thing is about him, you know, I bet he's probably not reveling in the fact that he's even having to do this. But he needs. The sad thing is I think people's opinions are very hard to change. So I don't know if even winning the Virginia case is going to make anything different, but it's definitely going to vindicate him. And all Amber Heard is doing right now, as a narcissist, I fully believe she's a narcissist. She's just trying to cause him grief. It really just comes down to that. And she's not going to be able to get out of this. So she best not bring it up again unless she want to find herself landed in jail or something. Doesn't look like the judge is sanctioning her, but she's definitely offended that this has even been a thing. So you're not making many friends in Virginia, Amber, or anywhere else for that matter, but especially here. Congratulations, Johnny Depp. This is a huge win for you, and I am tickled pink. You guys, I'm going to do another video really soon about just what's going on in the world. We got to talk about all this, right? God bless, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.